we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Florida International Panthers, facing a fellow Conference USA opponent, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of FIU will kick it off to get things underway. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors offense will go on the attack first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people.
There he goes! Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Dropping back, it's Dickens. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He's got him this time. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors want to crank the tempo. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. The inside handoff. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Oh, the attempt is no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. So FIU's offense will get the ball for the first time. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. But they've got to throw the football. But we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
FIU will line up to punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Last time they had it, the long missed field goal ended the drive. The idea intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Got room on the return. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Lacey. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Panthers.
Really nice job by awareness, too, from that guy. He's working the back line of the end zone. It's so easy to step out of bounds there, but he knew where it was, and when he made the catch, he made sure just to get one toe down to secure the TD.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Texas State just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to a never-in-doubt victory. And that's really the standard there in San Marcos. They'll enjoy this one all week.
Creates a little room.
Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where the Sun Belt is right now. And, man, what a difference.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Rainbow Warriors really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42.
And they may have caught the defense snapping there a little bit, David, maybe expecting pass on that 3rd down, but because of the back's effort now, fresh set of downs.
And it's so nice to have a guy that you can give the football on these 3rd down situations and feel confident you're going to continue to move the sticks.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Looking downfield, it's Dickens. He's got his man, makes the grab, and he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field. Going to the ground. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. Gonna run it. It's Poe. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Rainbow Warriors pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the ground with the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. The give to the back. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. And the Rainbow Warriors are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Now the play fake. Working that left side now. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. Gives it to the back on the draw. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Makes the catch, and he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? And just when they thought they had a chance to pull even, the flag wipes it out, and they'll have to go back to work. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Poe. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that will fall incomplete as we have played one quarter, a quarter in which they tried to wrap it up with a huge play. That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. It's good. Easy call for the ref. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They go to the ground. He's in open space downfield. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Lacey. Got his man on the right. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes it past the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Used the play fake, now to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his man down the middle. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. All right, guys, let's talk about Florida International. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools, and this is a guy that you can build around on that defensive line. You need all the big bodies you can get.
FIU will line up to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass, it's Dickens. Quickly out to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on third down brings us to 4th. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover.
Looking downfield on first down. Finds his big tight end. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's taking the shot. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pocket breaking down. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. Finding open areas.
And Artie, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much, and even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
Right back to the well. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Dickens. Snags it over the middle. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
2nd down coming up.
Back to pass. Release to the back. Finds his man, it's pulled. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They're setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Finds his tight end. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. The Rainbow Warriors line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Breaks into the open. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock.
Timeout.
The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. To the air on 1st down. makes the catch.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Dropping back, it's Lacey. Here's a heat. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Unleashes one. Holds it in. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. FIU will line up to punt. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On the run, it's Poe. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Pressure coming. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, nice to see you actually showed up for today's broadcast in paradise, given all there is to do there in Honolulu. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's say aloha once again to the guys inside Aloha Stadium.
And the Rainbow Warriors will boot it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to line up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. FIU will line up to punt. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. To the air, it's Dickens. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. On the run, it's Poe. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down. The Rainbow Warriors will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Power football with the run. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. FIU will line up to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. On target to the left. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. Off play action. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Gets it out fast. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Wants to throw. It's Dickens. Finds his big tight end. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And that one is picked up in the end zone.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
The Florida International offense is back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. FIU will line up to punt. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking for a man. It's Dickens. Right down the middle. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Rainbow Warriors will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Here's the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Trying play action. Zings it complete to the right. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to fire. The throw to the outside is complete. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Punt is on its way. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Using his legs, it's Poe. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Rides to the back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. To the air, it's Dickens. Flips it out on the screen. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
This is one of the reasons I love this linebacker. He is an outstanding pass rusher. He's got speed, he's got quickness and agility to avoid the offensive linemen, running backs, and tight ends on his way to the quarterback.
The Rainbow Warriors now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. Odd choice to take the penalty there. If you just take the loss, it also costs the offense a down. Instead, they'll replay it. Makes the catch. It's Poe. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They'll run play action. Got it in the middle, it's Jones. And he's dragged down. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking for a man. It's Dickens. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sims. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And the Rainbow Warriors will punt this one away. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Here's the handoff. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. The Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quickly complete. Tripped up for the tackle. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
What if I had told you this quarterback would be sacked at least 5 times in this game and yet still somehow would be winning? It's not normally how it works. You got to give the offense credit because even though they've suffered some serious negative plays, they've still been able to make some good things happen.
FIU will line up to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the returner will be brought down. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. On the ground, it's Poe. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Running to the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. That'll bring him to within 4.
And look, obviously you would have loved to score a touchdown there, but you did the important thing. Kicked a field goal, you're now within 1 possession. Can your defense get you the football back, and can your offense drive the field and put it in the end zone? This is what you practice for. Let's see if they can go execute, fellas.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Using the quick game. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. To the air, it's Lacey. Rushes on him. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. Now on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs. Turning it on! They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. FIU set up with another 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Punt is on its way. He'll take it on the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Let's see if this offense comes out slinging from the first play of the drive down late. Running back searching for a hole. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, it's Dickens. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Poe. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Wide receiver comes in motion. Out of the gun, the inside give. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. He's going to throw deep right side. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll start this drive going to the air. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quick strike complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
They'll go to the ground. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the brain trust will go to work. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. To be honest, both of these offenses played as if they were waist deep in mud. Plenty of struggles, and they come up just short in this one.
Definitely